Hello everyone, welcome to my channel, Healing with a Majestic Sunset. I am Artist Serena and I will be doing a general reading for the collective. The first thing I'm going to do is cleanse the energy with some sound, so you might want to turn down your volume. Alrighty, let's get started. I've already pre-shuffled my decks. Under this first deck is Temperance and then Page of Swords. So what I'm getting so far is that you guys are in, more of your healing stage. You're trying to be balanced. You're protecting your peace amongst, whether it's inner conflict or family conflict, with just drama, period. You're protecting your peace from drama, people that's trying to hold on to you, hold on to your energy, because it's so peaceful, it's so healing. Even though people that are more drama filled, it seems like they're really attracted to your energy. And for a lot of you, people are just trying to distract you a little bit from, it's like getting in the way of, your quietness, your solitude. But I just feel like you guys are not really letting any of this affect you, at least in a negative way. You're being balanced, and you're just really ignoring. You're just ignoring people right now. That's what I'm getting. Anyone that's, making you an option, you're not really thinking about those people that much, but you're just minding your own business, and you might be thinking of different ways how you can better your life at this point in time. So we're just going to jump right into the reading and see what comes out. I hope you guys are doing well, enjoying your week so far, enjoying the weekend. Okay, let's see what the first card is. Okay, this is the Ten of Wands. To the Three of Pentacles. So there is something that you guys are doing. It could be job related. You could be learning new skills. You're learning from others right now, but something you are embarking on right now. It's a lot of work, but I see that you make it look good. You make it look easy. You don't mind the amount of work you have to put in for something, because this is something that you're passionate about. This collaboration, whatever this particular thing is, you're very passionate about it. It's going to bring in, good, something solid and good over time, but you're willing to put in the work. This is the Four of Wands, and it came out in the reverse. So this could be talking about a relationship, Daughter of Swords here. This could be talking about a relationship or a marriage or just a living situation that's people on the outside don't really know how burdensome a certain relationship is. Maybe this is people that you've lived with, whether it's friends, family, roommates, whatever this is. People on the outside looking in, they're not seeing how stressful things are for you. Knight of Cups, Two of Pentacles in the reverse. You're no longer allowing anyone juggling you, coming in, love bombing. You're just bored with it now. It's almost like it's redundant. You've been there, done that. It's like it's time to move on to something more beneficial to you. And that's pretty much what I'm getting. And this also can be like a career move, something that, you know, will be a little bit more stable to you, that will bring you in more balance. That's what you're looking for. Maybe you would like to work from home, and maybe you're working outside of the home right now, and but you're wanting to do something different. I feel like there has been a situation in love that threw you off balance, and it could have affected your finances, the way you show up at work. If you're trying to open up a new business, you feel like maybe something held you back, maybe a couple of years. Maybe you had a setback, but I just see you getting things back in balance will propel you forward to be able to rest in your femininity and just let certain things come to you. It's like you're tired of juggling, doing so much to earn so little, whether this is in your finances or relationship. It's like you're over it now. You're ready to relax. You're ready to enjoy life. You're just ready for something to be easier. You might just be ready to have a softer life, you know? Maybe some of you are becoming empty nesters. You know, you may have a child leaving for college, or your last child just leaving home. And now it's time for you to put all of your work and energy into something else that's more fulfilling for you. This also could be a person wanting to travel towards you, and they're not sure of how to get next to you, how to come and see you. The Lovers and the Supreme. Daughter of Pentacles. I feel like someone feels as though they could be running out of time. Maybe you're no longer waiting for them. Maybe someone thought that keeping you unsure about a certain situation, not knowing exactly where you stood with them, would keep you holding on a little longer. But it just seemed like someone is mindful of the time that they've invested in something, and you expected some type of action. You expected someone that like whatever this partnership is that you guys were in, it's almost like you're expecting for someone to show that they're interested. Those are the types of relationships that you will allow into your life. Only the ones that putting in effort, showing the work. You don't mind if things are slower in the beginning, but you just want a real partnership, whether this is in business or love. Whatever relationship that, you know, that you allow in your life, you want it to be something that grows over time, something that, you know, that would be beneficial in the long run. Someone or a certain situation that you can grow, you guys can grow together. You're willing to take it slow, but you're not going to wait a lifetime for anything. Maybe you guys feel like you waited a long time to get a real deep spiritual connection with someone, and you just kind of ready for action a little bit. You know, you're walking away from things that no longer serves your highest good. And I feel like you walking away from whatever situation this is putting is like putting a little fire under someone's feet to either make a move or let this burn out. Because you guys, it looks like you're willing to let it burn out if someone doesn't put in some effort. Eight of Swords to the Five of Swords. So someone is very conflicted in their mind about whatever partnership, whatever relationship this is. Someone feels like they've already run out of time. Maybe they feel stuck, tied to a certain situation, and they feel helpless. They can't do anything about this particular situation. Maybe someone is very confused about where to start because so much has happened already. Okay. Six of Wands. To the Emperor. This is someone that wants to be seen as being important in your life. Maybe you once saw this person, or you may have put this person on a pedestal, or vice versa. But someone wants to overcome something with you, maybe some type of a hardship. Maybe someone just feels like that the time was never right to make a move. It was like every time they wanted to make a move, something else that they were tied to came up, whether it was work related or related to their family, people that were already in their life who they felt like they had more of a commitment to. The Moon and the Strength. So someone is trying to muster up some courage. Maybe someone had to go through an ego death. Someone who always wanted to be seen publicly. They may do something in the public's eye. Maybe someone feels like another person was hiding their true feelings for them. Maybe they feel like this is a situation that you feel like someone only came in for passion, not really showing the love aspect, not courting you properly, not keeping up with the communication like they should. Always you felt like someone was holding back. Yes, okay. This is so many. This is the Seven of Swords. So somebody is strategically trying to figure out how they could be seen by you again, or they can see you again. Someone wants you to see them in a different light. Someone may be a little ashamed of how they feel you perceive them now, how you look at them. Maybe this person feels as though you look at them as a liar, somebody that's sneaky, that have ulterior motives. This could be someone who hurt you deeply, betrayed you. Exactly. This is someone you feel like they betrayed you, and you feeling like it's time is up. They feel like time is winding down because you're no longer looking at them the way you used to. This person feels like you're a soulmate, And maybe you're questioning if this person was your soulmate because of how they showed up. They didn't show you that they felt a deep connection. They didn't show you that they felt you deep within their soul. And this is the type of a partner that you want. Someone who's more on the healed side, more a deeper connection. You don't want anything surface based. And this person didn't put in the effort to show you that you were a priority in their life. Because it's not like you wanted someone to neglect their current situation or their children or anything. It was like you just wanted to feel like you had an important place in this person's life because of the deep connection that you felt to them. Maybe someone is knowing that they didn't honor their feelings. They hurt you by the way that they were moving towards you, how they were moving in silence, you may feel like this person was just hiding your relationship. This is a person that, never really was seen with you. It's like no one knew that you guys had a relationship. Jeez. Strength, justice, God of Pentacles, Daughter of Swords. Maybe someone is trying to get the strength to cut someone off that they really love. This could be one of their children that's already an adult. I feel as though someone is being urged to make something right with you. It's like the universe is giving someone a nudge to make something right, to drop their pride and ego and show and express love. Not just tell you how they feel, but actually show you how deeply they feel for you. Maybe someone is trying to get the courage to make some plans to come towards you, to balance something out with you, to make something right. Someone doesn't want to juggle you anymore. If they were juggling you with, between their family, work, but someone is in an unhappy home right now and it's very burdensome. It's like someone feels like they have too much on their plate. That's why they're all over the place. There's no balance. And someone is spreading their energy in too many directions. Someone is overworked, underpaid, understaffed. There is no order in someone's life. There is no order in the household. Maybe someone is being squeezed for finances. Maybe they have some type of a lack in that area. But someone wants to make plans. To come towards you, to balance something out. Maybe someone knows that the only way that they can get into your good graces again is to actually commit to you before you fully emotionally give up on them. So even if you physically walked away from a situation, someone wants to come in before you have no more emotions for them, no more love for them. Yeah, someone wants to come in with a new beginning to make something right. Yeah, because they know that you are their counterpart. We first saw the emperor in the other deck, and now we have the empress underneath this deck. Someone wants a new beginning. They see you as a gift from, it's almost like they see why you were in their life now. And it was because they have had other situations that were unfair. Maybe in the past of this lifetime, or in the past of another lifetime, something needed to be worked out and made fair for you, for the both of you. Maybe you two coming together um, would have been justice, because both of you were each other's brand new start, brand new opportunity to have a different life, a different type of connection in love. But it seems like someone knows that, or they feel like time is up. They've wasted too much time. You know, you can't keep a gift from the Most High waiting for too long. You have to put forth some effort. This person didn't. Maybe somebody feel like they need to open up about how they feel with this moon in the reverse. Ace of Swords. Someone wants to reveal to you how they feel about you. Someone wants to express love. Maybe they're trying to use this reading to get through to you. Maybe they feel like they can't speak to you. Maybe you gave them some type of a harsh cutoff, and they don't understand what you're doing, where you're going. If you're just looking elsewhere now, maybe they feel like you're looking for another soul connection because something just didn't feel right with them. But they're watching you. They're thinking about you. They want to speak to you. Both of these, that knife is upright, this sword is upright. So someone wants to speak. Maybe they feel like, maybe you feel like everything that needed to be said, you already said. And maybe someone feels as though you're making plans elsewhere. Maybe you feel like this person was just a test and that they are not the real counterpart, your real life partner, just someone that you were supposed to learn lessons from. The devil. God of Swords. Maybe someone, it's almost like someone is constantly thinking about you. They constantly talk about you. They felt this deep soul contract with you. Maybe someone is thinking about how they can come in and kind of tether themselves to you, to where like maybe they want to hook you, but not make it seem like in a bad way. They want some type of a tie towards you, but they want it to be like mutual. They don't want it to be like forceful, but someone is obsessively talking about you, thinking about you, maybe even dreaming about you. The Tower. Someone feels as though their toxic ways cause a breakdown in your relationship, in your communication with this person. Goddess of Cups, you were very loving to this person and they were cold to you. They're thinking about this. They're thinking about how their nasty tendencies cause a breakdown, cause the relationship to be severed when you show nothing but love. Four of Wands in the reverse again. Four of Wands in the reverse here and in the reverse here. Someone feel like they are in a toxic environment that they hate to be in. This person despise whoever they made a family with, whoever they may be living with. This person despise a person they committed to, whether it was a marriage or someone they just lived with, a long-term partner. They know that they should have healed from this. This person tied themselves, tethered themselves to something very dark. Dark people, demonic people. And now everything is falling apart because it was built off of lies. They can no longer pretend to be happy in a certain atmosphere with certain people. This person is ready to heal. This person is in mourning right now. They could be also be in mourning because they know you're looking for partnerships elsewhere. You're looking for other friend groups. You know, you're just exploring. You want to explore your possibilities now. Someone wants to break free from an unhappy home. Yeah, I just saw the 10 of Pentacles. So yeah, someone definitely, whoever their family is, whoever they made a family with, they want to break away from an unhappy situation, an unhappy home. They're not fulfilled. They feel stuck there. They feel like someone intentionally trapped them. And it was to keep them from moving on, not because they actually loved them. It was just to keep them bound to them. Maybe someone feel like, and maybe someone may moved in with someone, bought a house with someone, signed a lease with someone that they feel like they want to break. But this person feels trapped. Yeah, this person, someone wants out. This Four of Cups to the Tower. Somebody is very unhappy. They didn't see the blessing in you. You know, it's like now they're getting that download that you were the one that was sent to kind of break them away from some type of ties, to show them that, you know, you can have a beautiful life with someone. You can have a happy home. Maybe this person just accepted whatever their life was like because they started not to believe in true love, true connections, true genuine connections with anyone. Page of Wands to the King of Swords. Maybe someone feels like they played for too long. They played around for too long. They were probably in the energy of just going out, having a good time, trying to pass the time away. But someone feels like they wasted a lot of time in a certain area of their life, being unfulfilled, not growing. Someone growth is stunted. And this could be in love, someone never grew. It's almost like the passion is leaving for a group of people. Someone, used to think a way of living a certain environment was fun, and they felt youthful in this environment, and they just realized this environment was the thing that kept them stagnant from growing. Exactly. Trapped. 8 of Swords. Someone feels definitely trapped in a certain situation. The Sun, they're seeing this now. They're seeing how this environment helped them to waste a lot of time, a lot of their life. They spend a lot of their life being bound to a certain situation. It could be a mindset, a way of living, how they thought about love. Jeez. Okay, we have the God of Cups in the reverse. Son of Pentacles. The Hermit. There is a certain situation where someone definitely know that they did not show love, but they have no more love for a certain environment. I really believe this is a situation outside of you. This is coming from someone who is in your energy, and I feel as though they are realizing that the love is gone, if it ever was there at all. They decided to plant certain seeds with someone or a group of people that they really didn't take the time to get to really know on a deeper level. Maybe someone is growing up. And this could also be someone they married, because that dress just reminded me of a wedding dress. It's almost like someone felt like another party kept a lot hidden and that someone never loved them. Someone used words. Maybe they said the words and they came in aggressively, hot and heavy, and laid it on thick. But it wasn't true. It wasn't real. And they probably feel like this person's love was always immature. They never took the time to heal from certain situations before they leaped back into another love connection. Someone wants to end that way of being. Someone is learning something new about love. Maybe how they showed up in love. They never showed up giving a lot. Someone's heart was closed off. With this Son of Pentacles and the Hierophant, someone feels like you no longer want a commitment, anything solid with them, because they never offered you anything past a page. They never offered you, they gave you crumbs and expected you to be committed to them while they gave so little. Maybe they feel like they didn't have anything to offer you. They didn't have much left after, whatever situations and past people they involved themselves with. So now maybe this person feels like you're very defensive. You're being protected from them by a higher power. They feel like the Most High is protecting you from them because they did not give their love. They didn't show any love. And then the only communication that they gave to you was, spotty. It wasn't consistent. This person may have come in, try to lay it on thick about, maybe they said the words, but you couldn't see the consistency in how they communicated with you. Maybe they didn't call as much. You guys didn't see each other as much. They did not commit. They did not make any type of commitments. This person is non-committal. So they couldn't even, this might be a person that runs from job to job, whether they get fired or they just, never commit long term to anything, because this person might have thought that, love wasn't real. So they never gave their best. This person didn't pursue you like they should have. They didn't show up like a king or queen or emperor or empress, right? Someone is sad because they didn't communicate properly. They could have ghosted you. They could have committed to someone else. They didn't invest wisely. The only thing that this person invested in with you is longer periods of such stagnation until you are no longer invested. They invested too long. They stayed silent for too long. And they gave you enough time to get over them. You transformed, collective. This is the butterfly here. You transformed. It says a change for the better. So you made a change for the better. This says box, you will receive a gift. So maybe someone wants to give you something, but they're realizing that you were a gift from the Most High that they didn't invest properly in. They showed up as a Knight of Wands, Knight of Swords. They showed up in non-committal energy, reckless. They felt like they were reckless with your love, reckless with your heart. This person is now realizing that you were a long-term investment that was worth the investment. It says Lily, spiritual love. This person, it was in the reverse. This person didn't realize that you guys had some type of a spiritual love. It's like they're seeing this now as they grow wiser. This person could be getting older. They know they wasted a lot of time being in that non-committal energy. This could be a person that's well into their 30s, 40s, 50s, even 60s. Five of Pentacles, Queen of Cups. So you guys are coming out of this feeling of emotional neglect, physical neglect. You're changing your mindset. You look at love differently. You see that you shouldn't pour all of your eggs in one basket. You shouldn't give too much away before without reciprocity. Someone realized they left true love out in the cold. The Star and Four of Pentacles. Someone sees that you're healing and that, you may be wishing for something else you're holding back from them. Someone is holding on to you. They're wishing to come out of the cold with you. This person is trying to figure out different ways to hold on to you. Maybe this person had lots of options, lots of people competing for them, and they expected you to do the same. But you never did, because that's not how you work. It's either, someone shows the commitment or the love, or they don't. You probably felt like this person wasn't interested, so you just let things be. Not saying that it didn't hurt you, but you feel like if a person really cares, they wouldn't run. But this person probably had lots of people running after them, and their ego was overinflated. Nine of Wands, Three of Wands. So somebody, you're guarded now. It's almost like, just like this person was guarded, but it seems like you guys are healing so much, you're guarded against this person. This person feels as though you're waiting for something else because they kept you waiting for so long. You're no longer looking in their direction anymore. It's like you grew stronger over time. You probably was healing some abandonment issues. This person could have triggered some abandonment issues that you needed to heal from. Okay, Ace of Swords, Seven of Wands, and the King of Swords. So this person feel as though you do not want to speak to them. This person could be trying to send you some telepathic messages. They feel like they're even blocked in that way. They feel like the Most High is blocking them from even sending you telepathic messages. Maybe this person is thinking about you a lot. They're thinking of the things that they want to tell you and hoping that you receive that message. and it seems like you're being protected against against any communication telepathically, because this person needed to speak up. They gave you enough time to heal from them, to heal your abandonment issues. And maybe some of you feel as though that's all this connection was meant to do, was to help trigger you to the point of healing and just move on. And this person is feeling like maybe that's how you feel about them, that, that they were just something to help you heal and move on. This person knows that they were cold. Now they feeling like you don't even want to speak to them. They feel the cold iciness coming off of you now. And your silence is very loud to this person. I feel like you guys just went totally silent because you were tired of talking. You were tired of telling grown people how to court you. You were tired of telling people the same stuff over and over again. It was time for them to get that message. At some point, you feel as though this person should have woken up and gotten the message. Maybe this person was only thinking about money. They didn't breathe any love into this connection. So you guys are healing. You guys set up boundaries. You're guarded. And maybe you feel as though the Most High in your spirit team told you, gave you a message to block this person, or to set up boundaries, keep your distance from a certain individual. Someone feel as though it'll be a long road to get back to you. Yeah, they feel like you're so far away. Maybe you have an ancestor, a grandparent that's no longer here, and they're alongside of you on this journey. Maybe they're sending you messages. Maybe you felt like you had a message from one of your grandparents about this situation. But this journey has not been easy. There's a lot of things that you won't see along the road, but but this is the road that you're traveling. You guys master detachment to bring you balance. Detachment. It says, detachment is the liberation from emotional or material dependence, allowing you to maintain independence and balance. Detachment is not about giving up, but releasing what no longer serves you, enabling you to view the world with clarity. And balance says, balance is the harmonious coexistence of various forces in life, allowing you to find the right transition between busyness and stillness. When balance appears, it reminds you to reassess your life and find the equilibrium between body, mind, and spirit. So that's what you guys have learned. This person could have just been a test for the both of you, something to trigger healing. Whether you guys see each other again or not, maybe you guys did master the art of detaching from this situation, and you knew you had to detach to bring yourself in some balance, some inner peace. This was a painful experience. Crown of Thorns here. You may have feel like you've been traveling a long road of being the martyr in certain situations. You always had to triumph over evil. You felt like you were the one that always had to make sacrifices in love, and nobody was willing to make sacrifices for you. Maybe some of you feeling like it just doesn't exist. Maybe this person felt like whatever they were wishing for was, wasn't real. It was outer space. It wasn't something that they can bring in to this realm. But you guys, abundance is coming in for you all. This says abundance is the perception of all the resources in life, knowing that you have all the power and support you need when abundance appears. It reminds you that the universe always responds to your needs in various ways. So you guys, abundance is coming into you. You going through this healing, you learning how to balance yourself out. I feel as though abundance is trying to come into your life, but there needed to be some balance. You needed to be on that frequency, and maybe this situation, whatever this situation is to you, whether it's a love interest, family, people that were supposed to love you in general. The Most High allowed this to happen to bring you in balance so you can raise your vibration. So because you deserve to have love too. And you had to know that your heart needed to be open, and not just open, but light. All of that, all of the weight of the world from these relationships were on your shoulders. You had to release that, surrender that, so your abundance can be able to be attracted to you. You guys needed to be on that same frequency as abundance. Okay, you guys feel a little, you guys feel edified. It says feeling that you have improved morally or intellectually or are justified in your point of view. So I just feel like you guys, you are a group of people that you might just feel neutral right now, because that's the energy that I'm feeling. I don't feel good. I don't feel bad. I just feel in the middle. So that's that balance. I believe that you guys are, whatever this is, you learned. It's almost like you guys were numb and you needed to start feeling again, so your abundance could come into you. You guys have been through so much hurt and pain, it could have made you numb and very detached from your heart space. But you had to pretty much learn that you can still detach from a certain situation without closing up your heart, And that's probably what needed to happen for your heart to be kind of cracked open, so you can start feeling and you can release what no longer serves you. You can get rid of that heaviness that you felt from relationships in your heart. You know what I mean? So your abundance could be attracted to you. What you deserve would come into you. So it seemed like whatever situation this is, it was for your own good. You guys might be at a certain point. This says double dutch, the period where you are encouraged to take a leap and jump right into the next phase of your life. So that's what you guys are encouraged to do. Just jump into the next phase of your life and let this situation work itself out. No matter if it's, with friends, family, a love interest. If you guys decide to ever have this person back in your life, this road was rough for you. Prepare carefully before you continue, for it is a long journey ahead. So that's what this road is. It was a long journey. That's life. Life is a long journey. And the most important thing is that you get what your soul wanted to get in the first place. That's the whole thing. We came here to learn lessons, to help our souls to grow. And there are certain things that good people deserve on this realm. And it seems like the good people get hurt the worst in your heart space, so you don't be in alignment to get wonderful things to flow to you. And so the Most High will allow us to go through certain challenges and turmoil so we can be in alignment for what we really want our lives to be. We can co-create the right things with the right mindset in the right heart space, so you can start getting the things that you truly desire. I'm going to leave the message right there, collective. I think this was, you guys are healing nicely. I feel like you have released a lot. You have released all different types of relationships that were too much for you to carry. And that was the point. The Most High won't put more on you that you couldn't bear, but demonic entities will. They will absolutely put more on you than you can bear. It's your job to lighten that load and cast your cares to the Most High. Drop the burdens. If it's a relationship that's way too harder than it should be, then it's time to drop it, especially if you've invested so many years, so much time already. It's time for good people to get what they deserve. And it's time for everybody else who played a part in trying to destroy your heart, it's time for them to get what they deserve as well. Justice is making things right. Period. So there is a lot of justice in this spread right here. You know, justice is going to make things right. If you have a court case with this person or anyone else, things will be made right. Things that were once unfair to you will be made right. And it's because you're into your heart space, you lighten your load, and good things are following you. Happier times are ahead of you, collective. I love you all, and I will see you in the next reading. If you like this reading, give me a thumbs up. If it resonated with you, give me a thumbs up. Leave me a comment if you would like. Share if you feel like someone else needs this message and they will be receptive. Turn on your notifications and subscribe to my channel if you like my energy. Okay, I will see you all in the next video. I love you all, and I'll take care. And this is another card of abundance, by the way. I didn't even see this until just now. So you guys, abundance is ahead of you. The sweet life is ahead of you. It's like, welcome to the good life. That's all ahead of you, because you've already endured your hardship, and it's time for some good things to come into your life. So just stay neutral. If you can't be positive, every time something negative try to come in, you shoot it down with something positive, so it won't mess up your manifestations. Okay, I love you all, and I will see you in the next video. Bye bye.